Three-dimensional visualization of the operating room using advanced motion capture. A novel paradigm to expand simulation-based surgical education. There are multiple challenges facing the current generation of cardiothoracic surgical educators. Notable among these challenges are an older patient population, increasing complexity of required operations, as well as changes in the resident training programs. Most notably, the transition to the mandatory 80-hour workweek restrictions, as well as the widespread adoption of the 6-year integrated training programs, essentially leaving educators with less time to train less trained residents. The recent utilization of high-fidelity simulation in cardiothoracic training has presented educators with a valuable adjunct to traditional training techniques. These simulators have proven to be highly effective and extremely well received among surgical trainees. The purpose of the current project was to develop a viable simulation platform for cardiac surgical procedures that is interactive, portable, and applicable for multiple clinical scenarios. We deploy multiple cameras in the operating room. We typically use 4 fixed cameras, which provide a global view of the operation, and 2 to 3 additional cameras, which provide close-up views of the technical details of the operation. These include a surgeon-mounted head cam, as well as a camera mounted inside one of the overhead operating lights. We first register each view from the different cameras onto a reference plane at a virtual 3-dimensional space. In this step, we calculate a 3x3 projective homography matrix from each view based on the reference points. Then, using the extracted spatial information, the segmented region of each person is directly mapped onto a billboard in 3-dimensional space. The video textured polygon is rendered for each frame of video based on the viewpoint provided by that particular input camera. The texture map billboard always takes the view of the virtual viewpoint provided in our application. Thus, even for slight change of virtual viewpoint, consistent visuals are maintained for the user. For the smooth transition of virtual view, we applied novel blending techniques with adequate depth tests to our application. The finished product is a complete 3-dimensional visualization of the operative procedure. The trainee can manipulate the various views to focus on specific areas of interest. The view can be zoomed in to provide fine technical details of the operation. This allows the trainee the previously unavailable opportunity to follow the simultaneous workflow of an operation from its most global to its most local aspects. Future directions for our current project include the integration of real-time hemodynamic data into our display, the utilization of tactile input from the trainee for simulated surgical tasks, and merging our technology with pre-existing extracorporeal perfusion and anesthesia simulation platforms to create a multidisciplinary simulation experience.